Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Hi, blogger maniacs. I'm wearing a hat today. I don't know why. It was a bit chilly. I've got like my dressing gown on. I've got my little house coat on. Yeah, toasty warm now. Right, it's blogging time again. And greetings, Grey Maniacs. Gather round, Grey Maniacs. Gather round. I have some comics to show you. Because yesterday's video went all strangely smoky and hazy because I think I got some condensation in my camera. And I'll show you the last comic again that I showed you yesterday. It's so I'm going to show you some of my Lois Lane run. Lois Lane again and again. It's Lois Lane. Right. And here's another Lois Lane, number 46. Yes, mother, I'm going to be the greatest scientific villain of all time. I'll succeed where Dad failed. I'll kill your old boyfriend, Superman. My dear departed husband, Lex Luthor, gave me the gift of eternal youth, but he also gave me an evil son, Black Luthor, featuring an amazing imaginary novel, Lois Lane's Outlaw Son. I just love the stylings on this one. The kind of retro sci-fi, style. It's supposed to be from the future. But, yeah, it's kind of retro and futuristic at the same time somehow. A nice 80-page giant, number 68. The Wedding of Lois and Superman. The Courtship of Mental Man. Lois is Lex Luthor's gun mole. Lois is royal suitor. And Lois is soldier sweetheart. Or extra when Lois loved Clark Kent. lots of Lois romance going on here. Lots of courtship and romance, and yeah, it's a lovey-dovey Lois Silver Age madness. What a thing of beauty. Did I read this one yet? I haven't read these yet. Why are they in here? I'm sure I haven't read these yet. I think I put these... You know what? I got these out of my to-read pile when I did Cover Slingers, because it had a jerk cover on it, and I put it back in my red box rather than in my to-be read box. I haven't read these two. Oh, man. I've got to put these in my read pile. God, what a calamity that would be, to put them away without ever reading them. Oh man. I'm wearing the blindfold just as you... I'd say it in a girly voice. I'm wearing the blindfold just as you instructed me, Mr. Blackmailer, and here's my life savings. Now promise me you'll never tell Superman my awful secret. And Superman's thinking, I've tricked Lois into thinking I'm her blackmailer. Now to find out what her awful secret is. The mystery blackmailer knew the green secret of Lois's past, so he whispered, hush money, sweet Lois, or else. Kind of read those bits a bit wrong there sometimes. There you go. There you go. This one's got loads of pen marks over it. You can't even read. You can't even read what's being said. I get the gist of it. This is the craziest thing. She's trained some flying fish, some luminescent flying fish, to form a Superman figure so that he spots it when he zooms overhead. She's trapped on a raft. She's trapped on a raft with Clark Kent, who is Superman. And you can't see what the cover says because someone has to scribble over it. But basically it looks like she's trained some luminous flying fish to fly over in the shape of Superman so that Superman will see it when he flies over. And it says featuring Lois Lane's Aquaman tricks. What? She's got a radio there because you're not trying to use it to radio like someone instead. Or just shout for Superman. He's got super hearing. Anyway. Let me keep that one separately so I don't accidentally put it back again and forget to read it. Alright. Lois, please show mercy. Don't let me execute an innocent man. You'll do as I command, Superman. I guess Lois being deep. Fire to kill. Featuring Lois Lane's strangest role, the Lady Dictator. She just looks like a South American dictator there, like a a tyrant, and she's instructing Superman to kill some local peasant. It's just the craziness of it. It's beautiful, and this is one of my favourite covers actually. It's beautiful. Lois Lane looks really beautiful in this. Really nice skirt she's got on, looking very vivacious, dynamic cover. Get out of my magazine, Superman. I'm leaving Metropolis to start a new life, one that doesn't include you. At last, the impossible comes true. It's Splitsville for Lois and Superman. And she's literally ripping the word girlfriend out of her own title, leaving a gap in the comic. They won't say Superman's girlfriend. She's ripped it out and tossed it to the floor. That's how you know she means business. And that is just such a great cover. Look at it just looks so vibrant. Like her clothes look vibrant, her actions look dynamic. She's just torn it out and tossed it to the floor. And look at Superman's expression. Oh man, look at her expression as well. That's such a great cover. I don't know who did it, but yeah, it's super. I love that one. I love it. Long time. And this one is just as amazing. What have I done? I've forced Lois to ride with a cycle gang, and I've made Clark Kent quit his chicken pose. Featuring Lois Lane as the witch on wheels. And in this one, Lois is heading up a motorcycle gang. What? What the? She just look at the groom. Look at her face. Look at that. She means business, and there's actually Clark Kent pretending to be a second in command kind of thing. So he's quit being Superman to join this motorcycle gang with Lois. That's the impression that the cover's giving you anyway. It's actually they're doing that actually undercover for a story, for a reporter story. But just look at her face. Oh man, Lois Lane, the witch on wheels, is superb. This kryptonite boulder can destroy you, Superman, but to me it's as harmless as a soap bubble, because now I'm more super than you. And he's carrying under this kryptonite she's holding above her head. Great, Lois, now heave that rock into space, then we'll start planning our wedding. Featuring when Lois was more super than Superman. The way he's doing that, you kind of get the feeling that he's like, talking about a wedding kind of grovelingly, because she's like, throw that kryptonite away, don't kill me because I've been leading you on and not marrying you all these years. Because Ulysses didn't want to marry her because he was worried that she'd be used against him because she's got no powers kind of thing. So now the fact that she's super powered, they can get married. But I wonder if she's thinking up her options now. And now she might be thinking, maybe I've got other options now that I'm super myself. So he's like, oh God, please throw that away. This was an interesting story. Beauty and the Beast. Lois Lane used to be Superman's girlfriend. How could she fall in love with that monstrosity? This is an Elseworld story. Superman's dead. They got their little daughter there. I think her name was Lisa Lane. And she was a little Supergirl. She was really cute. I wish they kept that as a story. I would like to have seen more stories of her. And this is actually Superman. Superman gets deformed by some, I can't remember what caused it now, but he's like hanging around Lois, because obviously he still loves her, and she ends up seeing through the hideous exterior, to realise it's Superman inside. But then he runs away. He flies off, leaves the planet, and that's the end of the story. It's quite like a tearjerker, I suppose. It was quite an interesting take. And so you had their daughter, and she was really cute. And it was like, I'd like to see more of her. And this one is just plain bonkers, featuring the unbreakable spell. Great Krypton, a magic spell has turned Lois into a centaur. She'll never be human again. Oh my God! I mean, any comic that's going to turn your lead star into a centaur has got to be applauded. And she ends up having a bit of a fling with Superhorse, Comet, who is Supergirl Superhorse, but he's actually a person who changed into a horse. When there's a comet around, he changes back into a human, but he actually was a human originally, so it's not quite as, a lot of people make ooh kind of comments about it, like, which you can kind of understand, but it's not quite as mind-blowingly X-rated and against nature as it sounds. Prove your love for Superman. To save him from kryptonite death, one of you must drink this poison and die, so that he may live and marry the other. Which of them will agree to die for Superman? Lana Lang, Lois Lane, both, or neither? Can you guess what the girls are saying? Those blank speech bubbles. I wonder if that was intended or they couldn't think of what to make them say. Or did they just go, oh, let's go with blank speech bubbles. And then some person's put the date stamp for the price in. So Lois Lane is actually saying, it's 1 shilling for this comic. I think it's 1 shilling anyway. It could be 1 pence. I don't think it's 1 penny. I think it's a shilling. Which would have been 5 pence, wouldn't it? Or was it 12 pence? I can't remember now. Was it 6 pence? No, half a sixpence is a threepenny bit, which is rhyming slang in let's not go there. Let's just show you the next comic book instead of trying to remember what the old pre-decimal currency was like. Lori Limaris, Luma Lainai, and Lila Lerrell, all girls I loved, and all with the initials LL. Lois, I must go to them. No, Superman, they belong to your past. I'm the LL in your present. Stay with me. Featuring the 3 Super Sirens. He does love an LL, old Superman. These are 3 of his old beaux. It's 3 chicks from his history, including the mermaid lady. I don't even want to know how. Yeah, I'm guessing it was never consummated, at least not from the waist down. But yeah, let's not go there. Let's not worry about such things. Oh dear, we've got half horse Lois, we've got half fish. Yeah. Anyway, next comic. Let's not discuss the ins and outs of it. Let's not calculate the trajectory. Right, number 102. Yes, Lana, it's true. I killed Lois Lane. Featuring When You're Dead, You're Dead. And this is true. Pretty cool cover. Just a plain white background. Dead Lois. Another crazy one, number 103. Shades of Satan! Lois has turned into a demon, and look whom she's marrying. By the infernal powers of Hades, I take you, Lois, as my wife. The Devil's Bride. Look at that. That is pure crazy to the maximum. Lois Lane, she's got a tail and she's got cloven hoofs. And she's marrying Satan. Well, just like Superman took too long. Superman took too long popping the question. She's gone with Satan instead. Alright, number 104. It's Lois Lane's Greatest Scoop. This is like a giant, and it's like reprint stories. Superman enslaved on Amazon Island. Superman in showdown duel with supervillains. I saw Atlantis sink. And Superman's powers transferred to Girl Reporter. Pretty cool cover. In Shiny Mylar. I believe this is Shiny Mylar. Another crazy one. Death House Honeymoon of Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane. We're married now, Lois, and I'm about to carry you over the threshold. But in 5 minutes you leave alone as his widow. She's... What? This criminal on death row, this presumed murderer, is carrying Lois over the threshold into the execution room, about to be executed. What? This is another one of Lois looking peeved at Superman. Love you, Superman? After what's happened to me, I'll never fall in love again. She's wearing some trendy 60s outfit, is it? 60s? I think it's still 60s. And like throwing her Superman memorabilia in Superman's face. Oh dear. This is one of those ones. Lois, you must give up that Indian papoose now for your own safety. Never, he's my baby. Lois Lane dressed up in Native American attire. Yeah, she has a Native American baby. It was a crazy story. They all are. Right, lovely bit of bondage here. Lovely bit of bondage cover. I can't remember who the miniature Justice League are, who created them now, but there was a miniature Justice League, an evil miniature Justice League. I can't remember if they were little mini robots or miniature clones. I can't remember what they were from now. And they tie up. They tie up Lois in a Lilliputian nightmare. This one is actually quite nightmarish. This one, 112. I've lost Superman. He's turning into a tree. Now monthly. Yeah, this is quite. You look at his face. That's a face of nightmarish aspect, isn't it? And yeah, he's turning into a tree. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lois is. Let's not make a joke about wood. Let's not make a joke about Superman's wood and Lois wanting to see Superman's wood, because we're bigger than that, guys. Come on, we're adults here, yeah. Don't even know why you were thinking it. I'm shocked at you all. Absolutely shocked. Leave a comment down below to say how much you regret coming up with that line, guys. You're out of order. Right, and there's another giant, 113. The strangest love stories ever told. The Man of Steel dies, and Lois becomes the girl who mourns Superman. Superman's mystery sweetheart, Lana Lane. She looks like both of us. A stunning modern version of Beauty and the Beast, and the monster who loved Lois. Yeah, Lana Lane. It's like a mixture of Lana Lane and Lois Lane, and Superman's in love. It's the best of both worlds, isn't it? I mean, he's super. He's got plenty of stamina and super speed. I'm sure he could have married both of them. Could have become a Mormon or something, where they're allowed to do that kind of thing. Had two wives. Or a Muslim. Sometimes the Muslims are allowed to have more than one wife, aren't they? I think the girls wouldn't truck such shenanigans, I'm sure. Right, and I think hopefully Superman's too much of a gentleman to ever consider such a caddish manoeuvre. And you guys thinking about that kind of thing, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Leave a comment down below telling me about how ashamed you are of your dirty, filthy minds. Anyway, is Superman falling for her? Fawn, come back, don't run away from me like this. An astounding super-length thriller starring both Lois and the Fawn. Yeah, Rose and the Fawn was a backup story. I've kind of neglected to mention that a couple of times. But yeah, she's good looking. She's a gorgeous lady. And look at Lois. Lois looks beautiful in that strange, 60s disco bodysuit kind of thing. Or is it? Yeah, like a little hot pants and like a sleeveless jumper hot pants number. I'm not too sure what's going on there. It's got like a turtleneck, but like sleeveless, and then you've got little hot pants at the bottom. That's kind of yeah. And look, she's going in for a little short hair kind of bob kind of look. She looks like she could be a member of the Avengers, not the superhero team from Marvel, but the UK TV show, like Mrs. Peel or something like that. But she's crying. Oh man. Superman doesn't want to go with Fawn. He's just calling her back for something to do with a case, probably. Come on, Lois, be more secure in your No, this is Silver Age Lois. She was never secure in them days. That trick mirror pulling Superman apart. Looking snazzy in a little costume again. Look at that logo. Even the logo is gorgeous. It's a really sort of cute little pink logo with like nice lettering. Lois looking, groovy. Never thought I'd be one to like comment on costumes that people are wearing, but Lois always rocks a nice little costume in a lot of these comic books. She's got like just a really kind of cozy little style. I don't know what you'd say it. And this one is as well zazzy. She's got a little hot pant number, a little kind of like thigh-length stocking things, and like a double top combo, like a little, short sleeve jersey on top of a long sleeve kind of undershirt or something. But again, rocking pinks and corals and matching her logo and looking cute as a button. And and this one, Superman, my sister Lucy, her parachute won't open, and I can't possibly get there in time. What can I do? It's like, no, Superman. Have you forgotten the memo where you're super fast in these days? Super unbelievably fast. So fast that people can't even see him moving. He's that fast. He could, like I said before, he could probably go around the world 5 times and still catch her. Or obviously catching them. People don't talk about it because you got to suspend your disbelief. But if you caught her, she'd actually fall to pieces in his arms. She'd actually explode as he tried to catch her. So he'd have to realistically have to go underneath her and do the old super breath. But yeah, we don't worry about that kind of thing. I suppose you could slow her down gently or something. But yeah, she's quite low to the ground. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that in the actual story he has no problem saving her. I can't remember now. It's been a while. Anyway, a couple more to go. This one makes me laugh. All these women are swooning over this big chubby clown guy. Okay, Dingle, why are Lois and the other girls flipping out over you? Why? That's my secret, Superman. And look at the girls. There's one's had a swoon and she's been caught by the other one, and the others are, that's Lois with her arms flung around Dingle's neck. I'm not sure what the girl in the front's about to do, but yeah, cool. I wouldn't mind being Dingle in this situation. What can I say? And it's Dingle. I don't know if Dingle's an unfortunate name for him. I don't know. Anyway, and the last one I say today. Lois killed on our honeymoon, and it's my fault. Death waits to kiss the bride. And here's Lois in a torn wedding dress. Superman looking distraught. Lois looking dead. And everyone's looking on, looking bereft. There's a nice little Superman and Lois in the corner there as well. Yeah. Good stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. That's enough for me for today. Cheers for tuning in. I love you all more than words can say. I love you all more each and every day. Leave a thumbs up down below, and why not do a comment too? Because I love you. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe with some more impromptu made up on the spot lyrics. We'll see. But until I come back tomorrow, I really, really, really hope that you all have a great, amazing day. And I'm beyond hoping to the nth degree, from the very, very bowels of my being, from the very core, of the centre of my bleh. I hope that this camera stops going blurry, and I pray. I don't do praying. I'm an atheist, but I really, really hope and wish that all your news will be good news.
Comic Hunter, go and solve him up today. Comic Hunter, go and sub him up, oh yeah! Comic Hunter, woo, yeah!